Okay, so here's the plan. I wanted to spend 24 hours in my room, but I thought that's too easy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend 24 hours in my closet. All right, here's the room we've got to work with. So first I gotta clear all the stuff out of my closet to make room. Okay, now time to move in. All right, it has begun. Okay, it is officially 10 o'clock and the challenge has begun. This actually might be really stupid. I have barely enough room to sit in here. I'm like leaning against this shelf, and I'm gonna attempt standing up, see if I have any room for that. Oh my gosh, I can stand. Thank goodness. Now I can stand in the closet. That's brilliant. I'm starting to realize how much this is gonna suck. Okay, well the plan is to open up these doors once every hour just to let fresh oxygen in so I don't, die. Probably should have checked to see if I could lay down. But I don't want to sleep sitting up like this. Ow. Well, that's convenient. I think the length of my closet is exactly 6 feet, which is my height, so that works out perfectly. Now that I'm laying down, I feel like this honestly won't be that hard. I might be calling that too early because it is literally 10:17. Hardly even started this, but now I'm really chilling. I think I'll be able to at least knock out a couple of my hours just by sleeping. So we'll see how that goes. Probably by now you're wondering, why on earth would you want to stay in your closet for 24 hours? Well, good question. Here are a few reasons. Number one, it'll be a unique experience. Just thought this would be kind of weird and fun to try, I don't know. Also, the astronauts who traveled to the moon had to live in a small compartment for 3 days. And I thought that this sounded really challenging, but I wanted to give it a try myself, just to see what it was like. And lastly, we're chilling in here. I mean, I got my food, my water, and loads of stuff to do. Honestly, it should give me a chill 24 hours. There we go. Added some fairy lights to make this a little more homey. Doesn't feel like a prison cell as much. All right, so we're coming up on the first hour and I haven't done a lot, so I'm just gonna play with the Rubik's Cubes. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. Number one, down. All right, here we go with the 2x2. Here's the last Rubik's Cube. Pyramid. No way. Oh my gosh. Thought I was gonna forget the algorithms there. All right, well, it's officially been 1 hour in the closet. That means it's time to open up the door, get some air. All right, so we're coming up on the 3.5 hour mark. Still holding up all right. Kind of surprised actually that already 3.5 hours have gone by. Would have thought that this would have, felt a little longer. Right now I figure I'm just gonna play some Sudoku to pass the time. Are you kidding me? All right, it is currently 4:31 and right now, just over a quarter way through this challenge. It's kind of weird. I haven't stood up in like 6 hours. I haven't gone to the bathroom in 6 hours. Well, we're just plugging along. Soon enough we'll be there, so catch up, man. All right, so my fairy lights fell over, so I'm gonna have to stand up to repair that. First time standing up in like 7 hours. Ugh. Oh, my legs. Feels good to stand up. All right, I have an idea. Basically, I'm just turning this surface here into my desk for the time being, so to move all my clothes out the way. There we go. Well, this is great. I'm trying to do my homework right now, and I've turned my cabinet into like a desk, makeshift desk, but the problem is I can't see. I have to crouch down to not hit my head on this other shelf right here, so that's just wonderful. All right, it is currently 5:14, which means I haven't gone to the bathroom in like 7 hours and 14-ish minutes, so I've elected to use my one bathroom break now, so peace. All right, it is currently 8:02 right now, and that means I am 10 hours into this challenge. And honestly, I think I'm starting to get used to this. Like, at first I hated staying in the closet for a long period of time, but you know, now I feel like I'm just kind of all right with it, you know? Yeah, only a couple more hours of staying awake, then I'll be able to sleep, which will take me through the rest of the hours, hopefully. And yeah, be able to just wake up and get out of here. Ooh, ow. My leg's numb. Snack time. It's so quiet in here. The crinkling of this granola bar wrapper literally irritates my ears. Like, I have never experienced that before. Okay, it's that time of night where I should start being productive, getting some work done. So I'm gonna do some calculus, which is just absolutely riveting. Here we go. Cosine integral Riemann sum natural log derivative x squared. I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, guys, I'm starting to go crazy. All right, so it's currently 9:48, and I figured I might as well wrap up the day with a quick Photoshop tutorial. All right, so what I'm going for is some sort of like starry sky Photoshop piece. So here we go. First, you're gonna wanna start out by dropping in your subject. Add a background. Now, we're going to add the moons. So with both of these, we'll be able to just go to lighten. That will get rid of all the black spots around the moons. You want to make sure that there aren't any stars behind the moon, because that would logically not work. Get a new layer. I'm going to open up the organic folder, and I'm going to grab the wild grass brush and just scrub over the entire bottom of the frame. Just go to hue, saturation, brightness, and drop the darkness. The brightness. I'm just going to draw underneath the grass to give a little bit of light coming off from the horizon. We're going to go ahead and add a shooting star. So that should look kind of nice. Just draw a straight line and hold. There you go. Now I'm just going to go ahead and grab a random color and just drop it over the entire thing. And I'm going to switch this to soft overlay. Now look at that. Now this is starting to all get tied together. For now, let's go to hue, saturation, and brightness on this layer we just dropped in. Now we're able to change the color. So check this out. You could do almost any color of the spectrum, and you of course can change the saturation and brightness. This is sort of a stylistic choice. You can go back to luminance, bokeh lights, and just start drawing randomly over the top of the picture. And once you're done, you can change that to soft light. That just gives your picture a little extra flair. And so now that just about does it for our tutorial. It's looking pretty nice. I'm actually really happy with this one. 10:02. We are halfway through this challenge. This feels like it is taking forever, but you know what? I'm at the point where I'm comfortable staying in here, you know? I mean, at the start I was like, oh my gosh, I have so many hours ahead of me. I'm gonna be in here forever. But now, honestly, I'm probably just gonna watch a movie, go to sleep, wake up, and be about time to leave. So honestly, I think this is going really well. And yeah, actually, I don't want to say we're heading into the final stretch because we're only just halfway through, but we're almost there. Alright, I think this about does it for the day. Bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Oh, I'm back. All right. It's It's like 9:45. I've got only like 15 more minutes till I can come out of the closet. And last night I slept horribly. It was like every hour I just get up and change position. And the floor is very uncomfortable. But at least now we're through it. And I'm really excited to get out of this closet. Finally. It's 10 a.m. I can finally get out of here. It's been so long. Alright, let's break free. Oh, look at the legs. It's finally finished. It wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. It was still pretty intense, honestly, living in a space the size of like a casket. The only two bad parts were right at the start when I was like, oh my gosh, I have to spend 24 whole hours in this little room. And then also at night when I had to sleep, that was really uncomfortable. I just absolutely wrecked my back. At least I got through the challenge, and I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.